Alright, before we begin, I just want you guys to know that this is raw footage because I had to actually use a camera to record the gamepad. I keep calling it the gamepad. The Switch's portable mode because some things apparently you can only do in portable mode, which makes sense because it is its own console. So just so you know, the initial setup includes that. Alright, enjoy the video. Alright, right off the bat, it's very simple process. Yes, I still have lost my voice. Don't make fun of me. You choose your language. You choose your country of origin, and then based on that information, they give you the terms of agreement. Blah blah blah. Then they put you right to the internet settings. As always, it's very important. You should know your password. You should know your thing. If you're ever wondering in moments where I don't use the touchscreen, that's just me using the Joy Cons. They're right on the side, which you'll see in a little later. But yeah, very simple process. Connecting. For now on, the sound will be off. By the way, I know that's kind of weird, but someone else was in the room with me, and we were just talking for a bit. So I just wanted that first few seconds to give you an idea of what it sounds like. We're gonna do a lot more of that once I actually record the console and show you guys off everything it has to offer. Um, and yeah, showing you the volume here. The switch is right above this. If you're playing, whether you're playing a portable mode or not. I'm sure there's some sort of system settings you can do. We'll find out. Don't worry. But yeah, while we're waiting for this, I just wanted to show you that. And there you go. Ooh, there you go. Oh, God. You choose your region based on your time zone, so you can have the right time, and then they show you to connect to TV. But for the sake of this video, I said later. It's very simple. You just throw it on the dock. It's just that simple. That button right there, that's how you remove the Joy-Cons. I had a little trouble with it because of the way I was holding the Joy. Like, I just want you guys to know. I know I'm making this look difficult, but it's not. It's only because I was suspending it in the air in that way, if I held it more naturally, then we wouldn't have a problem. Because it is very simple to take out and to put on the Joy-Cons, thankfully. And we'll go over that. Ugh. And we'll go over that. I can't wait for my voice to come back. We'll definitely go over how the Joy-Cons work and all the ways you can do things. Now, this is what's new with the Switch. Profiles. Rather than having a whole Nintendo Network ID to have a whole different Wii U on the Wii U, now you can have a different profile, which really acts like a file. Like, you know how games had multiple files for different people to play? Now that's for everything. Like, games in this day and age probably won't need to do file selection screens anymore. Like, yeah, they'll have different saves you can go back to. Like, Breath of the Wild does that. But now you can just have your own file. You can, if you want a guest who's playing a game that you say, hey, dude, can I play this game? Like, yeah, sure. Well, I'm not home. Obviously, if they're welcome in your house, and say, oh, just don't play on my file. So they make their own profile. Later on, I'm going to show you how to link that profile to your Nintendo Network ID, which we have done. We actually have done that on the last video. We were a couple of videos ago. We went on the website for Nintendo Network, and I made my screen name already. So yeah, I was just showing off the me making process. We'll do that again soon, and you know, I'm just setting up what my box will look like for my me. There's a lot we'll go over, friends and whatnot, uh, the news section, the eShop. But yeah, additional use can be added. You can have that many. It all acts like that. Parental controls I'll probably never show because, I don't have a kid and I'm old enough to play any game I want. But yeah, setup's complete. That's it. There's a system, since I put in a micro SD card before I set up, that's what happens. You need to update because of the day one patch that Nintendo put out. The patch was just like fixing some firmware problems that people got it early discovered, and just to make it compatible with the SD card in general. I got a 128 gigabyte SD card. You can get as much as you want. The highest you get is like 200 something, but just know it's worthwhile to get some extra storage because this console only has 25 gigs, and people like me will burn through that really fast. But yeah, that's that. There I am. I should have waved hi, but I was rude. I'm sorry. And yeah, here's what it looks like when you first turn it on. They give you some news on the side, and then you can just go to the home menu or press the A button to start. and or you can press plus to go to featured news. That's what happens when you're off sleep mode, unless you press the button 3 times, just so you didn't accidentally activate it. So that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you later.